Good morning, geniuses. Good morning, geniuses. Today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to find some long-term key level and how to locate your key levels using TradingView. Now, I do still use MetaTrader 4 to execute and perform my trades, but for my key levels and for a lot of my chart analysis, I do like to come in and dabble with TradingView, and I do take what I analyze here and apply that to my indicators and everything else on MetaTrader 4. So let's begin here. I have already done the pound CHF. Let's do the USD CAD. Okay, I haven't marked up this pair. So let's go ahead and knock this one out. Okay, now first things first, what I like to do is zoom all the way out on the monthly time frame. I want a monthly picture, okay? Take that as you see it. And then from there, what I like to do is I like to see at least 5 to 6 years, so forth. And the first thing we're going to do, hold on one moment, turn my volume on, make sure you guys can hear me accurately. Okay. First thing I like to do is knock off the high, knock off the low. Okay, what I do is I round both of them. Okay, 46.50, 46.5. Okay. The line we're gonna draw down here at the bottom here, 90.50, 905. Okay, we flatten it out. Now, from there, let's take our calculators out and let's do some math. 1.46500, which is the high here. We're going to go ahead and lock this. We'll lock that. Let's call this monthly low resistance. Alright, and we're going to lock it. And we'll call this monthly high resistance. Oh, sorry. Correction. This down here is support. What am I thinking? All right. So now, let's see. One second. Okay, we got a monthly low support, monthly high resistance. Now, back to what I was saying. Okay, we're going to take that 14650, subtract 90 or 0.90500 from that, and we got 0.56. So the distance from there to there is 0.56. Because what we're looking for is we're looking for the midpoint. Halfway from there, halfway from there. So, with that being said, 0.095 plus 0.56 is 1.465. We're putting this at there, and we're going to round that. following me? Alright, so we got 1.465, 1.15, 0.905. Now here, let's mark this off at 1.38. We round, remember, 1.38. Down here, 1.45. Here, 1.25. Here, 1.97. Here, 1.0, 1.1. Go 1.2. 1.3. All right, now voila. Now we have some levels here. Let's go through and lock all these so we don't accidentally move them from their given points. Okay. Now, voila. Okay, now at each one of these levels, if you pay attention, there was something significant that happened. There was either a peak or a reversal. Alright, so looking at the most current situation, we'll go from this swing high, trend line, and we'll just connect it to one of these points down here. There. And I'm going to lock it. So there is what we see on this particular chart. Now looking from even further back, we have a supply or a demand zone here. We can also see as in right here with these wicks. We also have a zone. We can actually draw this zone even through here. And we'll lock that. And we'll lock that. I'll make sure I'm accurate. I like to be as accurate as I can on TradingView. TradingView gives you the tools to be as accurate as possible. To the best of your ability. Alright, so now I have what you see here on my charts. Okay. As far as this upside goes, I can take advantage of this wick and take a zone out here. And now that we have been able to mark up this monthly chart, we can move to the next time frame. Mind you, it's also the first of the month. So this is a brand new monthly candle. So now moving to the week. Looking at our weekly chart, this is what we have appearing on our candles and our data. So I'm gonna go ahead and right off the bat connect these two trend line, these two lows here. 1, 2. Now I connect wick to wick. A lot of people just do body, but I actually do wick. Alright, so now we have broken down some levels here on the monthly and the weekly chart. Next, we can come in here and look for supporting supply and demand zones here for the weekly time frame. We see ultimately where it's at on the monthly and where it could potentially appear for the weekly. So let's go in and look at some chart patterns and find out where we would be at the weekly support. Here we have a low, a high. We have some consolidation in here. We have a low in trend with the previous low. Then we have a high. So let's connect these two highs. Let's connect this one and this one. And let's draw that to this point. I'm sorry I drew that ugly. What we want to do is we want to try our best to draw this line parallel with the lower trend line. Let's just stick with the channel. Let's just stick with this trend channel. Okay, so what I did with this trend channel is essentially I just matched it with my lower trend line. Okay, and it gave me this situation. Alright, I know we're at the top of a support zone on the monthly time frame. So I'm going to take my horizontal tool and find a good open and close rejection price area right in this zone. I can see that here. So let's take this line. Let's place it in here. All right, and let's look at where we had to, where it ended up falling. 29667. Okay. What did I say? I like to round to the first two digits. Always. Okay. And for the simple fact, it's just the major supporting resistance points and price levels are going to be at whole numbers. Alright, so right there. I'm sorry, that's wrong. It was at 1, 2, 9, 6, 6, 7. So that would go to 3. And once we get to 3, this is what we appear with on our board. Okay, so now that we're here, let's go down one more level and let's go to the daily. So now looking at the daily, this is the type of situation we have. Okay, now in this situation, what can you see? Looks to me like we have a daily uptrend on the USD CAD. Why do I say that, you ask? Let me show you. We'll start our low here. Then we'll get a high here. Alright, then we get another low here. Higher low. Beginning of an uptrend. Alright, I had already placed my trend line there, so it wasn't that hard to identify once I got to this point. Okay, here we have a high, which is higher than the previous high. Okay, here I have another low, which is significantly higher than the previous low. Okay, so let's see what happens when we connect these two lows. And let's go all the way to the line, all the way to the next line here. All right, now look what happens. Okay, this is zone. Let's look at what this signifies. Sorry, my words were twisted there. Okay, I'm not even gonna try to drag it. But anyway, this point right here is in line with this trend line. It's also a bounce from this upper trend line here. Okay, so let me give you a view of a little distance view of what we're looking at now. And this is just pure price action trading, ladies and gentlemen. No indicators needed for this type of analysis. Just comes down to pure chart work and taking the time to actually analyze what's on the market. Okay, now once you get down here to the daily and you have a signified trend, then you know your potential opportunities are going to appear on the open and close of a day from this point. You can't get in any sooner than the open of a day looking at this based on price action. Okay, because you're basing you've only gotten as far as basing your trades on every 24-hour period. Okay, you're on the day candle. Okay, so if you're looking to trade this, you're entering on the day candle and you're using a very, very, very low risk. Okay, if you're trading the day candle, you're using it at a very, very low risk, but you have a very, very, very higher accuracy chance. Okay, higher accuracy using the day chart. But if you analyze to the day chart, you don't have to stop at the day chart, but you have to at least analyze from the monthly down. You have to start with the monthly, and if you only do as far as the monthly, you need to be trading based on the first of every month. Okay, at the new open of every new monthly candle. Okay, if you want to trade every week, then you have to break it down through the monthly and the weekly. If you want to if you want to try to trade a particular or currency on a daily basis, you must break it down all the way to the daily candle. Okay, and so forth and so forth. Okay, you have to break it down. Whatever entry you're looking to enter your candle, your trade on, you need to have the chart analyzed all the way down to at least that time frame, if not one or two past it. Okay, so I have a low. Let me mark this because this is a higher high. This is a higher high. Alright, so let's go take a look at the 4 hour. We've pretty much seen all we can see here, which is the 4 hour. Okay, now here's the 4 hour, looking at that particular same particular low here at this trend line. Here we're looking at it here on the 4 hour. So we're in that zone, that bubble, and we should be getting ready to pounce. Let me show you why I say that. We already know we're in a good potential buy area. Now, here, we see trend. High, low, high, low. So with that being said, we can draw us a trend line. And that's just connected to the trend line that's already there. Now we come in here, and this is what we have. Alright. So, if we were to come in here to the even further, to now say the 2 hour. Now this is what we're looking at. Now remind you, we know we're in a buy zone, okay? So now we have a downtrend with a clear series of a low and a lower low. Now we have one, two, three potential lows in the same spot. Okay. Mind you, this is also at that level 1.3 that we drew already. So with that being said, with this particular analyst, we can be assuming shit, I hate when that happens. We can be assuming that price can be moving to the upside from here. Alright, now we can go even further and look at something like the hour. Let's see what's really going on. One, two, three. Alright, let's look at the 15-minute chart. There.